Hi guys, I'm Phil Town from Rule 1 Investing. Today we'll be talking about whether or not index investing is a good idea. Hey there, before we dive into today's video, I wanted to take a minute to remind you that as a big thank you for hitting 250,000 subscribers on my channel recently, I'm hosting a huge giveaway, and it's happening right now. To find out how you can win $1,500 cash and other great prizes, just check out the description after this video and click the link for my 250,000 YouTube subscriber giveaway. Woo! Now back to the video. Let me preface the rest of this video by saying this. Investing in a carefully selected individual company is by far the most effective way to significantly grow your wealth. No question. It's also the fastest way to do it. Also, no question. If you're soon approaching retirement, then the things I'm going to talk about in this video, those are not for you. You're going to need to do a lot more aggressive things. So look, I'm going to be the first to tell you that investing in individual companies is a skill set. It takes time to learn that skill set. Once you've learned it, the amount it takes to, continue to invest well, I think you could gather from Charlie Munger last year telling everybody at the Berkshire meeting who was asking, when's Warren Buffett going to retire? That Warren had been retired, as far as Charlie knows, his entire life. In fact, we know one guy who made about 28% a year for 20 years while working full-time as an instructor, as a mathematics professor at University of California, Irvine. That's Ed Thorpe. So there are a lot of examples of people doing extremely well with this once they know how to do it with a very minor amount of time that's put in. But it is absolutely, and I'll be the first to tell you, something that requires learning. It's not something that you can go do. So without spending the time needed to learn how to do this, how to find wonderful companies and research them properly, I think investing in individual companies could be a really serious gamble, and you probably shouldn't do it. So does that mean that if you don't have the time to really learn how to invest properly, then you can't invest at all? No, absolutely you can invest. You can invest. It takes very little time, takes very little knowledge, and you should probably do it if you're not going to learn how to invest properly. And that form of investing is called index investing. Very simple to do, and I would say an awful lot of people do it. Now there are some issues there that we'll talk about that in a second. So let me break down what it means to invest in an index. Now basically an index is a sample of companies that are meant to be representative of the overall market or specific industry within that market. So for example, the Dow Jones Industrial Index is an index comprised of the 30 most significant stocks in the market. The S&P 500, that is an index comprised of the 500 largest companies in the market, right? So there's different kinds of indexes for different kinds of things. Index investing simply means spreading your money across one of those indexes, typically done by purchasing what's called an exchange-traded fund, an ETF, that's designed to track a specific index. Now, given that most major indexes are used to track the overall movement of the market, indexes perform about as well as the overall market does in the very long term. In other words, they tend to yield an average return of about 7% a year over the long run. While this isn't as high as the returns you can achieve by successfully picking an individual company by doing the right research, it is a respectable return. And that's considerably higher than the interest rates of a savings account or the interest returns on bonds. So when you invest in an index, you're essentially betting your money on the future of the, country or industry that index is covering. For example, the indexes I just talked about are about the future of America. So if you put your money in one of those indexes, you're betting that the future of America will be positive. It'll be in the direction of what it was in the past. If you're confident that the American economy will keep growing, you're probably going to come out okay by putting your money in an index. The problem here is if you put your money into an index, well, by index I mean an exchange-traded fund that matches the index, the market could be down for a significant period of time. Unfortunately, particularly now. So if you're invested in an index, that means your portfolio will be down whatever the index does for that period of time. Ultimately, if America's doing well, then things will come back up again. But during that period of time, it's called dead money. You're not making a return on your money. And if you have to sell out at that point in time, you're going to lose money. Now that's another plus of investing in individual companies. Individual companies you can match against any kind of a market. Up, down, sideways, doesn't matter. You're really just looking for great companies that you're going to be able to buy really cheap. Now the really good ones, the really great companies, they tend to perform even in times of recession. So I bought wonderful companies back in 2009 like Chipotle Mexican Grill that did fantastic during the recession. Even though the economy wasn't doing well, that company was killing it. So although you're making less money with index investing on a percentage basis, there's one perk that a lot of people like. Index investing is completely passive and absolutely easy. There's no requirement to research individual companies. You don't even have to understand anything in the index that you're buying. All you got to do is just buy it. Just buy it, right? It takes time and dedication to learn Rule 1 principles and invest the Rule 1 way. And that other way is just brain dead easy. So at this point, I'd have to ask you, are you really serious about investing? If you're not really serious about investing, well, then you should be doing an index. You shouldn't be out there buying individual businesses unless you know what you're doing, because then you're just hoping to make a buck. That's just called something else. That's not investing. It's called gambling. If you aren't going to take the time to understand and invest in individual companies, investing in an index via an exchange-traded fund is probably the next best thing to do. Even Warren Buffett will tell you that. Now, this is important. Index investing may be passive, but it's not that easy through index investing to reach true financial freedom. There's the catch. If you have 40 or more years to save for retirement and you're making a decent amount of money that you can invest over that time period, a 7% rate of return over time can indeed be enough for you to reach your savings target and have a fabulous retirement, have all the freedom in the world financially. Yes, if you've got 40 years. The problem is, you guys, most people don't begin taking their retirement savings seriously until they've got about 15 years before they retire. There's all these other things going on in that first part of their lives. And then with only 15 years to go, a 7% return won't get you there fast enough. That unfortunately is a lesson many baby boomers are learning right now. And I hope you guys don't have to learn it. For those who don't have 40 years to wait, index investing is not likely to provide you enough of a return, and investing in individual companies is going to be the only really viable strategy for you, which is why we do all these videos for you guys. Look, if however you're starting young, you're 23, 25, and you're looking for a passive approach to investing that requires minimal knowledge, totally easy to do, index investing through exchange-traded funds might just be the ticket for you. Although I got to tell you, Rule 1 investing is still better. You're going to get much richer. You'll have more fun doing it, and you definitely should take the time to learn that. But many of you won't. In that case, go do indexes. And it's not a bad thing. Now, I'd love to hear from you guys. Have you thought about index investing? Do you do index investing? Leave a comment below with your answer, and I'll be sure to follow up with you. And thanks for watching. Now go play. If you enjoyed this video and you feel it was valuable in teaching you more about index investing, hit the like button and please share this video with your friends. And if you want more investing content, subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the button on the screen for a free gift, you guys. Thanks again for watching.